Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Doing It 365, the podcast where I highlight the prominent as well as up and coming entities in the Afro Caribbean space, both locally and here abroad. And my guest today is a woman who is truly about her business. She is in a very competitive field, but she makes it look so easy. She's a mother, she's into fitness, she does so much things, and I'm so pleased to have a moment of her time this afternoon. My guest today is the Miss Lovely Jody Ann from Jody HairPort. Jody Ann, how are you doing today?
I'm good, Jelani. Thanks for having me.
Lovely, brilliant. So good to have you. Your business, we're gonna go
Yeah,
straight from the jump. You own a hair salon.
yeah,
And without a doubt, I feel you have been probably the most affected business, if not in the top two most
yeah.
affected people in this whole last 12 to 18 months.
Pandemic. Yeah,
Most certainly. And I have yet to see anybody really shed a light or speak to and find out what it's really been like for the hairdressers and the hair salon owners like yourself.
yeah.
So, give us a little back history into how you got into owning your own hair salon and how it's been leading up to and during the pandemic.
Actually, the salon is because I came here from Jamaica in 2017. My husband started it with I think one hairdresser and some other barbers. So I came in and started building with him and all of that. Um, I've never done hair back in Jamaica. I've only done it with my friends and family, stuff like that. I came here, I'm just saying this opportunity is there. It's always pushing me to get into hair. I mean, we've always been doing it back home in Jamaica. Why not just capitalize on it? So I did a little research. I started practicing on his head because I mainly do natural hair, locks,
Okay.
braids, and interlock and kids hair and stuff like that. So um it was a bit hard at first. You're trying to build your clientele. It's not easy. You don't know anybody here. You're from Jamaica. So it's people coming in and trying to use social media as well and building over a period of time and stuff like that. So that's where it started actually.
Lovely. And I'm so glad you mentioned that because right now social media is the marketplace and it seems like there's so
Yeah,
many hairstylists and
yeah.
hairdressers that are doing it from home.
Doing the thing
They're not in a
exactly.
in a shop. They're not renting a chair. They don't have their own salon. They're doing it from home. They're charging you
Yeah.
for the installation, for the hair itself, for the time.
It's
They're doing
yeah, it is. It's
non-refundable deposits. So talk
exactly.
to us more about how did you adapt to that, coming from a country and a place where that's not the thing at the time, and then now you're in a new space. Like you said, you're settling in not just business wise but socially as well. So how was that for you?
Exactly. It wasn't easy, to be honest. I'm still learning, to be honest. I'm still on social media, still getting ideas from other people, um, creating my own ideas as well. I am always susceptible for learning from other people. I'm not scared of learning from other people and adding their ideas to my ideas and stuff like that. Social media, to be honest, I was not so quick on the social media, even though I know it's it's the way to go. I was a bit slow on coming on social media, but when I started, then I realized it started picking up more. And to be honest, Jelani, like it picked up more during the COVID lockdown. To be honest, it's kind of
Okay.
weird because I'm just in my mind. I'm just like, where these people going? They're getting one to get their hair done, but I took the opportunity and I went out and I did what I had to do.
All right,
Yeah,
I love that, and that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to touch on that even more because from having your own salon and building it with your husband, hit the shop because it's a barber slash salon, and
yeah,
you're there building it, and you're used to getting your regular clients come in. They'll drop you a WhatsApp and say,
yeah,
"Yo, I'm coming in
exactly.
Friday," and say, "All right, Friday your busy day, Saturday you're gonna be a busy day, Sunday you're gonna rest, be with the kids." So then now all of a sudden nobody not coming to the shop, nobody
Nothing
not buying
exactly.
hair, and how was that first? say 3 months, because I think at the time a lot of people were like, you know what, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not sure if I can go anywhere. I'm not going to nobody's house. Nobody
Right,
not coming to
right,
mine. So
right.
how was that first 3 months for you in that in 2020? The first three to
Oh,
six months.
yeah. So when it started, because I do two jobs as well, as you know, um, it was in my mind was a bit of a panic because it's like, um, okay, so what am I going to do now? You know, we're not supposed to work and stuff like that. But as I progressed, to be honest, within say a week or two of locking down, I started getting calls. To be honest, I started getting calls, and I was like, okay, wow. But in my mind, I'm wondering, should I go or should I not go? You know, and stuff like that. And I said, I'm just going to wait a little bit because it's a pandemic, and you don't know, you don't want to get yourself in trouble, stuff like that. So I kept getting calls, and I took the chance, and we do house visits, and I got started to get referred from one person to the other person to the other person. Like I said, the lockdown was a blessing in the sense of building my business because I took the risk of actually pleasing my clients, giving them what they want, making time for them, even though it was a pandemic. I took the precautions of um, being safe, ensuring that I'm safe, ensuring that they're safe at the same time. So it was okay.
I love that, and I love that,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's so privy or so innate in our culture as a people. We're go getters, we're risk takers.
Yeah,
We're gonna make it happen
exactly.
anyway. And from there's a need to
Exactly.
be met, we're gonna meet it
Exactly.
wholeheartedly. And I feel like
Exactly. And it
it's
paid
so
off
good to
actually.
hear.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so good to hear from the people that have been most affected, like yourself, because it's not easy to lock up your shop for 3 months to at first, then 6 months, and you're thinking, well, some people don't even like you coming to them house. You don't probably you
No.
probably don't want
And
everybody coming to your house to do it here.
exactly.
So it's
Exactly.
literally finding that middle point, finding that middle ground, and
That was one of the things as well because some clients I couldn't accommodate because I couldn't accommodate anyone at my place, and they couldn't accommodate no one at their place. So
mhm,
that was a bit of a loss. Yeah. So that was one of the loss where the pandemic has actually say you can't go to their place, you can go to your place, and you can go to the shop. So,
yes.
but other persons, they really want to get their hair done for whatever reason, and I just make it happen.
And I think of me is just realizing that probably some people might just say, you know what, if I can't come to your place and you can't come to mine, I go book book a hotel or something quickly, and we're
Yeah,
gonna sit down at the hotel and do the hair quickly because
I
people were
guess a
still
lot of
having christenings,
other people were
birthdays.
trying to find, yeah, trying to find means and ways to get their hair done or get their nails done or whatever services. You know, people actually you know
That's right.
did the most and went above and beyond for the clients and stuff like that. I try to keep myself safe because I have kids as well. You know,
Mm.
and so when I go out, being at somebody's house, I take all the precautions to take. Going
Mask
out,
up,
traveling, and
hand
coming back.
sanitize,
Exactly, exactly,
multiple
exactly,
masks,
exactly.
and
Right?
all of that. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, and it's good because, and I feel like in any instance, hairdressers are just naturally hygienic for the most part. So I feel like nurses say, you know what,
Yeah, you have to be.
but
Yes, you have to
spend a little
be.
bit more time now because you might have to wash the equipment a little extra.
You
You
have
might
to.
have to
Yes, you have to
sterilize it a bit
sanitize.
more.
Exactly,
You have to,
naturally.
and
Exactly.
now you
So it's
might
just more
might not.
heightened, with the COVID and all of
Mhm.
that. It's more heightened.
Yes, it's
Exactly.
heightened,
Yeah.
and which in turn makes the whole hairdressing process take longer. But talk to me about that quickly as well, because over the years of growing up as a young man and interacting with from getting my hair done to seeing female friends, cousins, partners get their hair done, why
Yeah.
only take so long in the hairdresser shop? Why only take so long?
You,
Because COVID,
you,
we know so COVID make everything longer now. But before, one woman is taking all 5 to 6 hours to get her
you
hair
know
done. I
what?
mean, listen here, don't get twisted. It's pretty, I love it. Money well spent. But my goodness,
Yeah.
I almost missed the reservation
You
because
know
you're
what?
here
It's. I
getting
mean,
your
I
hair.
think. I think every hairdresser. Like I think it depends on what you're doing. Obviously. I do natural hair. I focus mainly on locks hair. interlocking, fox locks, cornrows, twists, stuff like that, dreads, all of that. Um, I don't do much of the extensions and stuff like that. Sewings, um, but it depends on the hairstyle that you're doing. Some can take
Mm-hmm.
really long. Like to be like an example, um, 2 days ago I did an interlock and a reconstruction, and it took about 6 hours.
Mm.
And that's a gentleman here was doing, yeah. And I could do
So
another client, and it took like half an hour to an hour. So I'm saying about, doing the hair side where you're taking locks from here and filling it here to fill out the entire head. So that's a whole long process.
okay,
Yeah. So it depends on,
okay,
what you're
okay.
doing, because some salons you go in there, you do your hair, nails, everything. So that's like an
Mm-hmm.
entire day where the gentleman has to sit outside
Yes,
and wait
that's true.
until they come.
Yeah, exactly, definitely. So, speaking about doing everything during the pandemic, now you spent some time away from the shop. Are we going to see, or will you be thinking of adding some new things to the shop? Like you're probably going to increase your own skill set and do nails. You might do toes and feet, or just or toes and hands, or just toes or just hands. You might add a bit more. Is that something that people can expect now from hairdressers to start adding more?
Um, some
Services.
salons naturally have where they have, because in my salon there's barbers and then hairdresser. We don't have any nail techs or anything like that. There we have, I wouldn't say we have a space, because you would need ample space to put like nail techs, and they need the equipments, and to put the seats for the massage and stuff like that. I don't think we really have the seats for that right now, so we're just mostly picking on focusing on the hair and the barbers and stuff like that. I just want to bring in like my own products.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to source like the castor oil from back home in Jamaica, and doing my own branding, and for like hairsprays and stuff like that, like
Right.
the extensions to put on the locks, because that's a thing that's really popping right now. You have men coming in want to get extension, the little bumper here, but they want the long hair and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really a thing,
So
that's
you
something
want it to
you
be.
have to keep up with what's happening. You have to keep educating yourself. Like I said in the beginning, like I'm always open to be learning more and learn from other locticians and learn from other hairdressers online, on YouTube, on Instagram. I'm always willing to learn.
I love that.
Yeah.
So now we're in 2021. The shop them open up back now. How
Mhm.
was that feeling? And were you expecting a serious rush, or were you
Yeah.
cautious?
Um, so with the first lockdown, when we went on the first lockdown, um, we were expecting a rush, but to our surprise, it was a bit quiet. It was, to be honest, yeah, it was a bit quiet. And to be honest, I think that's as a result of the hard times now, people losing a job, people trying to be more cautious with the money, and people that was on lockdown learning to do their own thing as well. So
Yes.
they're like,
Yeah.
yes, it's a thing where they can say, oh, you know what, I can do this myself. I might go to the yourself one time for the 2 months, or instead of going every 2 weeks, you understand, to get a little freshen up. So I think that's one of the things as well, where it's a bit slow and it's picking up a little bit more right now, but it's not as fast as it was before.
Mm.
Yeah, so
That's a
it's
good
still
point
it's
you
still a
made.
struggle. Yeah, so you have
It's
to
it's
figure
interesting.
out how you're gonna market yourself, how you're gonna get in customers in and clients in, and trying to um do referrals and percentages off, and stuff like that to keep them coming back basically.
Right.
Yeah.
See, you start look at the business savviness of it for true,
Exactly.
which is
Right.
important. Which is important. It's I feel like this time has really forced so many of us to adapt, literally, really
Yeah.
adapt and say,
Yeah.
hold on, the bread, the money,
Exactly,
the bills
Jelani.
still have to get paid.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
how how we're gonna do this? And but the beautiful thing about hairdressing, and especially for the natural hair people, is that after a while doing it yourself, you get tired. You
Yeah.
want that convenience and that luxury of just coming in and somebody just
Exactly.
do it here. So I feel like for
I'm
your
going to touch
instance,
that point. I'm going to touch that
yeah,
point because um I've had a client come to me and said because he was referred from to he was referred by another client, and
Mm-hmm.
I was washing his hair, and he was like, oh, he was like he was like, for example, he was saying, Jelani was right. This is so relaxing. I love
Mm-hmm.
this. So in my mind, I'm just like, okay. So this is something that you guys like. Okay, then. So when I'm watching here, I'm just doing the most. We're just
Mm-hmm.
doing the
Yes,
most.
exactly. Exactly. And this is
Do you
now
know
the
what I
beauty
mean?
of it. Because now
Exactly.
you realize what you need to
Yeah.
build up and really use now to draw the people in and say, here what?
Yeah.
You had a
Yeah.
hard month, come and get your hair done. Or you had a hard 2 months, it's time for you to come in. So
Yeah.
you almost know it's like you're converting your salon into a spa
Yeah.
because
So
you're
I just
providing
like
relaxation therapy. You can have some little music,
I
continue.
do exactly because I do. I try to when my clients come to me, I try to keep my space. You go somewhere, you go like it's sometimes the food might be bad, but just because the place is so nice, you don't even
Hmm.
pay attention to that. The food is just you just try to
Yes,
be give them a good environment, a good experience, and of course you do your work properly as well. So that's even a bonus on top. So you try to let them come in a clean environment, let them feel comfortable, ask you questions. You try you talk to them and let them feel comfortable basically. You want them to come back. That's how you build your business. And with them
that's
coming
right.
back and inviting other people back, that's how you build your business. Do you understand? So that's what I try to focus on more nowadays and try to build my skill. If there's something I need to, if I know I'm weak on something, then I put the time in to try to learn to get better
I
at
love
it.
that.
You understand?
I
Yeah.
love that. So it's so like we're gonna get some Jody HairPort loyalty cards. So
Right?
you come 3 times and then you get your fourth
Yes,
here
definitely,
done free.
definitely,
Then you come
definitely,
two more times
definitely.
after that and then you get it 50% off. If you
Exactly.
refer 3 people in a row and the 3 people come and pay,
Yeah,
you
it's
get
it's
your
hard times, Jelani. You
a
have
hairstyle
to
free.
Yeah, you
That's
have to
wicked.
show the love to your customers sometime and you can't. You understand? You have to show them that you do appreciate them, to be honest, because without them you don't have a business. So you have to
That's
show them
true.
that, we
That's true.
appreciate you, I appreciate you and thank you for supporting me and thank you for coming back and everything. And in exchange, when you come, I do what you expect. Do you understand? Yeah, so that's
I
basically it.
love that.
Yeah.
Above
Yeah.
and beyond.
Exactly.
Now, I want to also ask, in this time, a lot of jobs, businesses, industries, you've seen them, you've seen them decline and you see them increase.
Mhm.
And it's now people are starting to realize what really matters, what is really
Mhm.
important. And I
Mhm.
feel like for a long time, maybe I'm wrong, correct me, but a long time, the hairdressing industry has had a slight kind of like stigma to it. Oh, you're just a hairdresser, or you're just a hairstylist.
Yeah.
When really and truly, it's such an important part of someone's overall,
And we see that during the
appearance.
COVID, in it.
Yeah, and dress. And I feel like now we can no longer have a negative tint on hairstylists, hairdressers,
Hmm.
locticians, natural hair beauticians, because it's not easy to do your hair yourself. So when somebody's able to do your hair for you and do it how you want to make yourself look even more nicer than you thought you would be,
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
it's, it's an industry that we need to give more praise to. So what say you? How do you feel about it? Have you ever felt like your industry, your craft, your skill is not truly appreciated?
Um, um, at first, yeah, I was a bit skeptical because of what you've heard growing up and, somehow you hear some people articulate, the position and stuff like that, as if it's not, important. We just hear just all like, what's so important about that? But every week, either in the barbers or in the hairdresser shop, getting their hair done because you wouldn't you believe that every black people, so to speak, know how to do hair. That's not the case. My mom can't cane her hair, and she has three
Mm-mm,
girls. You
mm-hmm.
understand? She has three girls, and I'm the one growing up did my hair, my sister's hair, my cousin's hair, my aunt's hair, everybody. So I've
So
been
how
doing
did
it
you
from
learn?
um I think it was just combing doll hair. I don't remember anyone teaching me. I just remember just combing my doll's hair, just like just literally practicing on them, practicing myself, at homes on the weekend. I just usually put my hair out and try to plait it and then that's how I did it. To be honest, I can't say anyone ever teach me because I'm
Mm.
the one that was doing everybody else's hair. So yeah, that's how I
Okay,
started. Yeah. But
I
hairdressing is
like that.
it is very important because as you could see, during the lockdown, everybody looking all scruffy, as you say, men hair growing out and women tying the hair up and stuff like that. So
Mm.
when the lockdown finish and some people coming in, some people might learn how to do it by themselves or the family member do it for them. But yeah, it is a very important field, just like anybody else, somebody picking up the garbage from the ground and stuff like that.
Yes.
If no one does that, then we will complaining that the place is all a mess. So I just don't see how you could look at hairdressing and say it's not very important or it's not important at all. I think it's an important part, it's an important job for anybody else who we think it's important. If somebody wants to do it and it's like, oh, go be a lawyer or be a hairdresser, like whichever one pleases you, go and do it.
Hmm.
It's a very lucrative job as once as you have the passion for it. Because in every job, if you don't have the passion for it, then it's just a waste of time, to be
Don't
honest.
make sense.
Once you
Big
have that
waste of time.
passion, whatever you do, if you don't have the passion for it, then do something else.
True, true, true.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
personally, I feel like we're definitely gonna see now more appreciation for the hairstylist, the barber, the hairdresser, the natural hair
Yeah.
technician, and
I
it's
hope
and it's
so.
only right. And I feel like I want to tell people to hey, wanna make sure say when the hard times over and money start flow again, and your
Yeah.
electrician or your hairstylist increase them price,
You would be
don't feel no way, no
surprised.
people,
You would be
because
surprised how many
the
people.
hard people have
Yeah.
working hard and grafting, and it's so it's very tiring to stand on your feet and take on board what
Yeah.
somebody wants,
Yeah.
and you have to stop, you have to check, you have to make
Yeah.
sure say them looking all right, you have to straighten them out in the
Yes.
mirror.
Yes.
You,
You know,
you
you know,
have to do
John.
that.
You know.
You get the mirror and check them from behind and say,
Yeah,
"Oh, we're
you
good to go."
know.
So
Yes. And
it's
my high point is my high point is when I'm finished doing a client's hair
mhm,
and without me asking them, they're telling me how much I love it. And oh my God, Jody, I just love it. Like I get a high, like I'm just
mhm,
ready for yeah. That's I'm just like, yeah, job well done, well done. Yeah,
mhm. And then about
yeah.
them phone and put it on the WhatsApp status or the
Yes,
Snapchat and
yes,
all of that stuff.
yes,
Yeah, wicked, which is good,
yes.
and then it just spreads the word, and this is the place to be. And
Exactly. It's just reasonable pricing. I try to be very reasonable. The reasonable pricing. I don't try to overcharge. It's hard time now,
mhm,
and I don't expect to be in somebody's head for hours for and to be underpaid. Like I just try to be reasonable
mhm.
and do my job well and ensure that my clients are satisfied and
Yes,
my job is done. Yeah.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
110% without a
Yeah.
doubt. And it's so refreshing to hear that, because it's not often you get to hear from a hairdresser's perspective how did they feel, how has it been for them, and what's been going on, how they've navigated it. And
Yeah.
like you mentioned earlier, people have been doing it themselves now, doing it at home and not coming into the salon. So you might
Yeah.
want to even consider now doing some
Even the
online
barbers as
courses
well,
and
Jelani.
classes.
Even the
Then
barbers as
barbers.
well. It's all hairdressing. It's all under one umbrella. The barbers and the hairdressers. It's hard for them as well.
Hmm.
You pass it, the barber shops on your way to wherever, and you see the shops empty. Back in the days, people used to be lining up outside.
Hmm.
So it's under one umbrella. The barbers and the hairdressers, the same thing. So it's still a struggle, and you have to put things in place for yours, for your shop, for your business, for your whatever, to keep customers
Exactly.
coming back and be satisfied and not breaking the bank. You understand?
Exactly.
So
And
yeah,
I feel like that's where the people who's come in, the creativity. You might want to, for example, you might want to start some little online courses where you teach people how to do some basic
yeah,
protective styling, especially because
yeah,
it's the natural that you're into. So you can do like that as well, and then you can say, all right, here's a course. It's a 4-week program or a 4-module program. You pay
yeah,
a certain amount of money for it one time, and you can always
yes,
refer back to the course. And then if you want more details, you come and check me in the shop, and we'll sit down and go through. I'll do it here, and I'll give you a tutorial. You might even want to get
yes.
a feature wall in the shop, so when customers are happy and they
Yes, I'm
want to
trying to work
pose
on
and
that
things,
as well. I think
you
I
have a
think I
feature
love
wall, and
that.
then
I love that. I
you have
love
the
that.
feature wall there.
Yes.
And then again,
Yes.
now, for example, if the client comes in for their birthday, you say, all right, what's your favorite color? You get like a little Yankee candle or a little scented thing, and
Exactly.
you You buy a
Exactly.
little,
I
you
have
buy,
candles as well, and they love it. They love it.
hmm
They
or you
love
buy
it.
a little bottle of prosecco, or a little bottle of rum punch or
It is.
something. And you say, here, what? Here's a little thing for you. Enjoy, and then you just make you feel nice because it is therapy.
That's
It's
what I'm
that
saying.
moment where the
The
person is
ambiance, exactly. The environment. You go
that's the
there and
word.
then just
Yes,
feeling so comfortable, and you just feel like you get your money's worth and an exceptional environment. Like, come on.
and then
Some
you're
of
just
us
ready
just
to
think
go.
it's not just a little job. Like, oh, it's just that's what you
Hmm
were saying earlier. Like some people say, like, oh, it's just hairdressing a little job. No, it's not just a little job. Like, you go to some hairdresser and it's just like, wow, wow. Do you understand? Just in the chair only, just like wow. Sit in the
Yes,
chair only, it's
exactly,
just like wow. So you feel like, yeah, I got my money worth already. I'm a year into started it. So
exactly.
when you do all of that for your clients, it's just making them happy. It's not just for them to just come sit in a chair and bam, 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 and just go collect their money. And then you feel like, oh, in their mind, some of them like, they already make their mind, they're not coming back already. You
Because it's
understand?
literally
They already make up their mind.
it's like a friend because you talk, you reason, you hold
Ye-
a vibe,
exactly.
you
You
share,
listen, you try to listen to them, you try to not talk too much. You try to listen to
Mhm.
them. If they want to talk, fine. You listen to them and let them do them thing. Finish the hair, do it properly, ensure that they're happy, and job well done. Yeah.
Yeah, man, definitely. And what's now gonna be going forward now? Because Boris said we're outside, we can go as normal. If you hide and pretend or wait months and weeks,
Yeah.
are you still gonna be doing home visits? Or are you gonna be just
I
focusing on the shop
do.
now? Because I feel like you're in a space now where you can do the two. So, because some people are gonna say, you know what? Well, now, but I go to hairdresser again, and hairdresser can come to me, or
Yeah.
you're just gonna stick
Um,
strictly
yeah, so
strictly
there's
to the
there's
shop.
some yeah, I stick to the shop. But there's probably one or two clients that may be unable to come to the shop. Um,
Hmm
probably wheelchair bound or other reasons. So I'm glad to go to them when
Yes.
when it's convenient. Yes, I'll do that for my clients. Yes,
All right.
but
That's
definitely
lovely.
I try to stick to the salon. Like right now, you don't have to go to somebody else if you don't have to. But I have one or two clients, but even before the lockdown, that will go to them and get the hair done. Yeah, but
All right.
you can come to the salon. It's best. It's safer.
And I have to say right now, folks, salon set up nice. It's right there on Brookston Hill. Her Instagram page, the business page, the address, everything will be in the description box below. Make sure you get in contact with Jody. Jody's
Thank
HairPort
you.
for all your hearing needs. The products are
Yes.
coming. So that's one thing you say you have in the pipeline for
Yes.
2021. You're
Yes.
bringing
Yes.
products. What else do you
Yes.
have in the pipeline for 2021?
It just mostly just pleasing my clients to be honest. It's just whatever because I do suggestion from them as well, asking for suggestions. I have a few that I'm trying to sift through, but I'm most focusing on the hair products coming in and just building my craft to be honest. As long as the client is happy with what they get done, I'm happy. That's where my high comes from. As long as they're happy, I'm happy.
I love that. Who does
Yeah.
the hairdressers here?
Another
Everyone else is
hairdresser.
here. So who does hair here? Do you do hair yourself? Are you
Yeah, I
more
normally do my hair
picky with
myself.
your Are you more
Yeah.
picky with your
Um,
own hair, or do you say, you know what, shut, and done?
you know what? Sometimes I wear wigs or I do my whole own hair myself. Like I braid my hair myself. But
Hmm
I just relaxed it the other day, so I had another hairdresser do it. I just wanted to just have an ambience somewhere as well. I just went there, sit and just got it done. So,
Nice.
you want that feeling yourself sometimes. You understand?
Yes,
Sometimes your hands is
yes,
tired, good in
definitely,
your own head. You want somebody else to just do it for you. So that's one of the
without
things
a
as well,
doubt.
Jelani, sitting in someone else's chair and being a client to someone else and understanding the feeling. So when you're in their position, you know what to do. You understand what I mean? So
Right,
when me sitting
right.
in the chair and seeing how this hairdresser treats me and how she deals with me, and okay, I like that, I don't like that. I'm like, okay, I won't do that, I will do that. And that helps you. You learn from that. You understand?
Hmm,
So yeah,
that's
I
dope.
think
That's dope.
exactly. Exactly.
That's dope.
Yeah.
People, I want to encourage you to right now to take this moment to share this video. Share this with a family member or friend who has been going through a hard time in the pandemic and wants their hair done, wants a little pamper, wants a little nice ambience. Share this video with them. Contact
Yeah.
Jody's HairPort right now and get your hair done. Gentlemen, if you have locks or you're trying to get to the locks, she's ready for you. Ladies with the natural
Definitely.
hair, loctician or anywhere you are with your natural hair, contact Jody. And even if you want some suggestions and some tips, pop her a message, book a consultation with her as well. Without a doubt, this is the Doing It 365 podcast where I tell you we're highlighting the people them that are prominent and up and coming in our space that are doing great things. And we want especially want to find out from everybody who has been managing, navigating through this last 12 to 40 months of this pandemic and seeing how we've stayed afloat, we've stayed on top of our game and we're working with the tides and the hard times. So once again, if you're enjoying what you're hearing, share this video, like this video, comment as well, let us know if you're looking forward to going and getting your first hairdo done, because some people have been waiting a long time, they miss out on their
Yeah.
birthday or comment as well and let us know if you're going to be one of those people that are only going to do home visits. The hairdresser must come to your house.
Yeah.
So my dear, what else can we expect? We're getting products. What else are we going to get? The loyalty card? Are we going to get
Yeah,
anything else? Any
dude,
little
loyalty
other
cards
things
because
that
I
for
didn't,
the
yeah,
business?
because I didn't have all of that before. But like during the pandemic, ideas are coming to me. Like, so I ask my clients, what do you think I could do? So and so and so. What would you like me to do? Or, suggestions and, loyalty cards, referrals, like percentage off. You referring somebody, you coming back, you get a 10% or a 20% off your next visit, stuff like that. Definitely. So yeah.
I love that. And let them know where the shop is as well.
It's at 214 Brixton Hill, SW2 1HE,
And
Jody's
what's the name
HairPort.
of the shop?
It's Jody's HairPort at Suave Salon.
All right, see the folks. This has been the Doing It 365 podcast. I've been so pleased to hear from hairdresser herself to see how you guys as an industry have navigated and made yourself go through this very turbulent time. And I'm looking forward to seeing what else Jody's Airport has in store for her clients.
Yeah,
She's very good on social media. She's always giving us the nice angles and getting the reviews in as well. So people, the description box will have all her details in it. Check out the Instagram, contact her, book
thank
yourself in.
you.
Summer is coming. Book yourself in and be ready. So me nice and ready. And you see what Jody nice and Jody says to take all the precautions. The ambience is gonna be right.
Yeah,
You're gonna be in good hands, literally. You're
definitely.
going to be in
Thank
good
you.
hands, literally. So Jody, once again, thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure speaking
Thanks for
to you.
having me.
Folks, remember to comment, like, share, subscribe. But most importantly, share this video with somebody who needs some encouragement and who might need a hairdo
Definitely.
as well.
Yeah,
All right.
right?
Take care. We'll see you soon.
Take care. Bye.